Hey, you guys, welcome to the Soulution Live Show. I'm your host, Jody Almond, and this is the show where we take you from struggle to success so that you can live the rest of your life as the best of your life. And today I'm going to be sharing with you some hacks for the platform Canva online. Now, you may already be involved in Canva and you know a lot about it, and you may not know these tips and tricks and hacks that are going to save you time as you create and as you are trying to create your graphics and your content for different platforms and different places online. But these tips and tricks will definitely save you time and energy, helping you become more efficient and more productive with your graphic design that you are doing as a DIY, right? And with that, if you're not involved in Canva, I will be using a free version today. So you can get a free version. If you're interested in more about Canva, feel free to reach out to me through a message and I can share more and give you more information about Canva and even a link to get you hooked up with Canva. But there's also a paid version, which unlocks many other features that are very effective for you in creating different things that you may create through Canva, as well as helping you become more versatile. So let me share my screen. And as I share screen today, again, this is a free account that I'm sharing with you on screen. And I'm just going to go to the top and I'm going to type in Instagram. Okay, you could type in pretty much whatever you wanted. And again, this is not a Canva tutorial. I'm giving you some hacks today and how you can, see some ways that you can hack time when you're creating these designs within Canva. So I'm going to go to just create a blank Instagram post. You'll always see, no matter what you type in, all these different templates that have already been created. But today I'm going to just do a blank one. And as I do that, I am going to, as it opens, real quickly explain for somebody who's a novice, doesn't know anything about Canva. On the left-hand side, you see templates, uploads, photos, elements, text, audio. This is your menu over here of all the different things you can choose from to create your design. You can see my design has a white background. I'm going to leave that alone. But what I want to show you today is just real quickly, I'm going to create very fast a design that gives you an example. So let's just go in and let's say I'm going to create something for Mother's Day, which is coming up. And so I'm going to go here in trending. I find a picture. It's a lady, or I can even go here and I can type in Mother's Day. Now, again, this is the free account. So you can see the pro. Anytime you see pro, that means you can't use one of those with the crowns unless you pay for that. So let's just use this. So we've got that in there. And now what I want to do is I want to begin showing you some of these hacks. So what I could do is I could add some text. So I want to click on my outside of my box, not my image, but my box, correct? And when I click in my box, I can hit the letter T on my keyboard and automatically I get a text box. Now, I'll have to change the font to what I want it to be. So I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to use a font that's here. And I'm going to type in Happy Mother's Day. All right. Now what I can do is I can highlight that. And here's hack number 2. So hack number 1 is you can use the letter T if you highlight an area and it will bring up a text box. Hack number 2 is if you highlight that text, you can hit Control and the letter B is in boy or bold, and it will bolden that text. And I can, while it's highlighted, maybe I want it italicized, I can hit Control and I, and it'll italicize it. Now we have that all designed out, right? Now here's the thing, is that to do that normally, I would have to go over here and I would have to find text, click on it, then click on a text, and then go through that process. So you can see how it doesn't save a ton of time, but every second adds up, because now what we can do is we can go in and we can do some other hacks like this, right? So what we can do is we can go inside, highlight our box, and I can hit the letter L as in line, and automatically look, a line appears. and I could bring that line and put it right under my Happy Mother's Day. And if I wanted a thicker line, I can go to the weight and at the top up here beside of my color code, and I can hit 10, and now I've got a line under Happy Mother's Day. Now, what I can also do, I've shown you how to include the text, how to bolden it, italicize it, add a line. We've not been in here but a few minutes, guys. Now let's say I want to put just, something with a circle. I want a circle in here somewhere, right? So I can, again, highlight my box and hit the letter C as in circle, and you can see that a circle appears. And I can change that to match my color code, the colors of this document. It's already done that, but let's just make it black. And let's say that I was just going to insert my logo, if I have one, in the bottom corner, the bottom third, right? And I was just going to add it in there and put it down there. So we've seen how to do that. Now let's say I want to put the name of my company down here. I can come up here and highlight this text if I want to use that same text, and I can hit Control and D and duplicate. Or maybe I want to duplicate a circle. Control, highlight your circle, highlight your element you're trying to duplicate. Once it's highlighted, hit Control and D, and you can see that now I could have a circle on each side, or I could have just hit circle, right? But especially works well for text, because then you don't have to recreate that particular text in every format again. And so we went through and I've shown you now, look at this. Text is just highlight the box, hit T, and text appears. That's hack number one. Hack number two is why it's highlighted. While you've got it all highlighted, you can hit Control B and it'll either bolden it or unbolden it. Control I will italicize it or unitalicize it. So there's three hacks. You can highlight the box and hit the letter C and you can get a circle, or you can hit the letter L and you'll get a line. That is a total of 6 hacks. Now I'm going to share one more with you. This is bonus material, guys and gals, right? So here's what you can do. You can highlight, let's say that I wanted to move this, but I only need to move it down a pixel at a time. So I select the text and then I hit my arrow key on my keyboard down and it'll move. It's hard to see because it's moving so ever slightly, but it'll move 1 pixel at a time. And you'll see that it's getting closer. I want it just right above that line. And there we go. Now I've precisely moved it to where I want it to be. Because if not, you have to highlight it and you have to just kind of move it around, right? And so what I wanted to do was have it really close and precise, and it looks good. I decided I don't want these circles anyway. So I'm just going to delete them real quick. And we're there. And there's a lot of other hacks for Canva that I'll be sharing along the way. But today, I hope that's beneficial to you. And those are some hacks that you can use that's going to save you a ton of time and energy, my friend, that's going to help you become more productive and more efficient and more effective when you're designing inside of Canva. So again, this is the Soulution Live Show. I'm your host, Jody Almond. It's the show where we want to take you from struggle to success so that you, my friend, can have success and live the rest of your life as the best of your life. Be blessed, and I'm praying for your success. See you soon.